back to zero. Basically, we'll restart everything.
Oh, Jarvis just right. One of the best lyrics I love. Try your best, but you don't succeed. Let's jump into the game. Son, have to go and dive in. And why is this map? It's like this again. This is scary. And look at that flight path. It was like the one that before the rematch. Oh no. Down to ducks we go for the flight path coming up from the north down the south. Kind of a balanced flight path. Please no heart in circle. Just make sure it's smack in the middle of the map here, please.
Okay. Well, I'm still hanging on to this, Nikki. Come on. With our powers combined, the circle will be bad.
It will be no. Most of the chat will be 80% with me. Come on, guys. Lift up the positivity for the players. It's already been April Fool's Day. Please no more April Fool's for us. I want a centralized circle, please.
Okay. I'm just waiting for this, Nikki. Come on, I'm gonna high five each other now. No!
Yeah, my game again. Eat that up, bro. But still, there's a lot of water ratio still around 20%. I say 50% at that. But chances are it will end up right at the south side of Paradise Resort if we care about the middle, which usually where the circle might end up. Based on this kind of pattern, we've seen it before. And those actually on the Paradise Resort, if I'm mistaken, it was Resurgence, will have a good time.
Okay. Well, a moment of silence for myself and also Kian because the circle is just nice and we don't like nice circles. But looking over to this team, looks like the Dingoes will have one compound to themselves. Bapa are as well. No one's really challenging each other at this point. Everyone's just playing it quite safely. Well, it is still early of the game and there are still 16 teams there. And just double checking on the alive count, yes, 64 players. That means everyone is in the game at this point. And Expert MY having Painan all to themselves. Painan, one of my favorite areas. But look at the kill feed. Good Jelly looks like he will be the first one to be sent back to the lobby by Yudu Gang. And Yudu Gang again getting the kills for their team, similar to what happened on the previous game. So looks like again it's a good start for them. So, yeah, good job for Yudu Gang. For Yudu Gang fans out there, yes, we saw the comments. Some of you rooting for Yudu Gang. Yes, you'll be happy to know that your team managed to maintain those starting points. And now Fredo looks like he's in trouble there. With this be bad news for Fredo. Fredo now down to 10%. Live Rectify is on the other side. Fredo only has a couple of bandages there, but Manpara may help him. May go for the flank onto Rectify. Rectify is still all alone there, being the scout for his team. Manpara trying to find the right angle, but it's not going to be easy with this terrain.
Oh man, they are quite out in the open, no covers that much, and they only have ISF enough. The M416, they're kind of a good spray, but Vax knocked down Drax, and that's the end of Drax. They are one man down for Yudu Gang. So great for starting point, but still managed to hold it on. They are kind of segregated. Manparang already lost Drax here, but we do know Fredo will be the lonely person because Fredo always couple up and paired with Drax. So Manparang will try to go for jumper. Rectify on the other hand, trying to make sure he's not discovered on top of the small hot, kind of a lookout point for the team here. Jaeger managed to get a rifle at that point too. So, well, pretty much all the teams still intact. 16 players, 16 teams, 62 players left. 2 players already waited out in lobby. One of them is Good Jelly, and one more. They are exchanging Impunity and Yudu Gang for 1 each.
Yep, exchanging there. So it looks like Vex is on the other side as well. Fredo managed to get his health up, but no more utilities on his side. Totally zero, and maybe his ammunition as well. It's not that many. And now Fredo is all alone on the outside. But Vex, I'm not sure if he has eyes on Fredo. Doesn't feel that way. So Fredo have a leeway if you want to make a run for Jaeger. On the other hand, looks like he has team no recall to deal Insomnus as well as Agahe in the same compound. Jaeger will need to be really careful. Team no recall. They haven't been doing too well. They need lots and lots of points to get back onto page 1. So hopefully Jaeger won't be the one to contribute to their points. Now Jaeger looks like he's just approaching this really slowly. He has a house beside it where he can sort of camp out if he want to. But oh, looks like the grenade does go out for Jaeger. They're playing this really aggressively. Impunity play this. Oh, Jaeger. Couple of damages onto him. And now Jaeger, he's so brave. He's like solo here and being a nuisance to Impunity.
I think they are doing whatever they can because at this point they have nothing else to lose. They're just trusting themselves with whatever they have, throwing it out for everybody and trying to get the kill point as much as they can. And they're not even playing safe for the position and points at all. So this is the thing that we talk about, pushing the teams to a corner that will bring up them some sort of different strategy or even wake them up. And you don't want to wake the sleeping dragon, but is it a dragon or just a cat that we're talking about? Because Jaeger pulling off that stun, that kind of ballsy move without any backup at all.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not sure what does Jaeger actually have in mind, but looks like he'll be knocked down by Stewart, and that will definitely be the end of Jaeger because there's no one else around him. And now switching over to BossKurr's, looks like they have this compound to themselves. They have a vehicle, but then again, in this kind of map, a vehicle is not that relevant. So, well, maybe at most you can use it as a barricade towards the later stages of the game because of sometimes you can go to an open area looking at the circle as well. But well, it's secondary. Vehicle is secondary, ladies and gentlemen. Team No Recall sending people out in all different directions, try to cover as much ground as possible. As we can see, a Stewart 9K together with his teammate on the other side. Everyone's just taking a different angle. So defensive play, I'd say. Probably they will wait until maybe at least a third circle before something big really happens. And that's what happens if you have a lot of land, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone tends to wait. That's why.
A moment of silence there.
I'm trying to get support here. Trying to get support.
Wow, that's why, man. Wow. Okay, there you go. We're back to Evil's VIP. Evil's VIP is really going into the slump here. We're really looking for something new, but look at the circle. The beautiful one. But Last Survivor will rotate last, just like their names. BossKurr's Way will be coming up from Sami to its Camp Charlie. Have to go FV on that side. And from the north, we're looking at quite vacant. Imagine if the circle deceiving them, going to cow entirely. It would be fun.
Oh yeah. Well, the second best thing I can ask for is the DC circle, but it will be unlikely. Let's just look at the teams all clumping up in the middle. Paradise Resort with Bapa there, and just beside them, Axis, MPX as well. They are really close with each other. So we may see a clash there, but looks like everyone will just respect each other because it is still early. There's still 16 teams and you don't want to be one of the early teams to too soon and go out here. But Bapa, they definitely know that Axis MPX is above them, and by just keeping an eye out, and Bapa, they're all in the same compound for now, just hanging on to this location, not going to make any big moves, just gathering as much resources as possible for themselves. So don't expect any big moves for now because there's a lot of land, just saying. And here we go. Resurgence actually just next door. Wow.
Looking at both aggressive team and really hungry and a lot that might just have it a go. But sometimes that's the thing about Resurgence. When it comes to a map like this, they're not taking the big risk to actually go in for all the fights here. So maybe they will try to stay safe a bit more. You don't notice it when it comes to bigger map. That's where we see this trying to hop from one to another. Or when it comes to the smaller ones, they take their time for a bit. The same goes for Bapa. They are both respecting the invisible line between these two territories.
Yeah, we do see that. Looks like a lot of respect here early game. No big aggressive plays, as we have seen Resurgence actually know that, okay, if there's someone in that compound, we'll go and flush them out. Just similar to like what, oh, okay, that motorbike just had to slowly drop. Good thing it doesn't land on Bravo. I wonder if there's any damage if a motorbike actually drops. I don't think so. But then again, well, that'll be pretty, that's a cool slow move from the motorbike. Now, ESG, Bravo, they do have a high ground here. The entire team of ESG, actually, they have grounds covered in different angles. So they're quite spread out here. They are taking this territory for themselves. Maybe they'll guess that, okay, this may be the final few circles, so they just hang on to this location. Same goes for Steel Heart as well, with the high ground. Lots of vegetation, trees, stones to cover up. So Weidu is in a good position for now. He may need a couple more, I'd say maybe energy drinks would be good. So we'll see how it goes. Whether they will continue to loot in another location, but
You
it's
mean
not gonna be
energy
easy
drink
now
in the
to rotate.
game or in real life? Because I'm so confused right now.
Oh, I was referring to the real game because he didn't have any energy drink.
Okay,
Like,
okay then.
yeah, no surprise. But there you go. The circle again closes in, and it's a nice circle, and I don't like that.
Yeah, it's a pretty circle, and the airdrop really have to be, snooping around at the edge of the island there by Expert MY going against ESG, who got themselves previous chicken dinner, and this both teams are going at a really good rate for the couple of games today. We're looking at match 4. Each Expert MY and ESG got themselves chicken dinner each, and we're looking at Expert MY Romeo trying to go as aggressive as they can. They are collecting points for the kill. If you notice between this Expert and one ESG, they have been going for more kills than positioning, but apparently they are both almost having the same strat here. There's another team just next to them. I think it was still Hearts, if I'm not mistaken, just around the corner of Expert and Y, right a little bit on the south.
Yeah, the movement went a bit fast. So, but we get to know really, really soon. All 16 teams still intact here at this point. Expert MY showing actually what they've been doing really well today is that how they hold on to compounds. As we can see in the previous few games as well. But look at this. Oh, Barman.
What was
Oh,
thinking?
no.
What is that? Avi! They are walking, driving to their own death here and just welcoming whatever happens in front. Expert and well already waited that they will be wiped out. This is not great for Avi. He's trying to. Oh my goodness me, that window pane will be his death. And now Expert trying to clutch this one now. There will be flush 9 with a Vector in his hands. They will go in a super fast straight trashing somebody else's compound, and they got wiped.
Oh my god!
Why still hard to cross that hill? My goodness me, Abby! Straight to the bottom of 16 there.
Oh man, moment of silence for FB, really. And that long range shot, oh my goodness, there was some sniping happening there. Wedu still waiting it out on top here. He does know that there's someone below him, which are the dingoes. And on the other side now, Wedu just turning around and does see that Expert MY is somewhat in that other compound. EVOS VIP looks like they're making their moves here onto the side of Expert MY, but they just want to hold on to this high ground for now. So nobody's going to make any big moves, it seems. But EVOS VIP may just show that they want to show some dominance onto that area down on the side of Expert MY. Not too sure yet. The smoke does go out, but what do they have in mind? Do they just want to hang on to this location, or do they want to try overtake that team where Expert MY is at? Probably not a good idea because Steel Hearts can just third party in if they want to. So maybe it's a good idea to just hang on to the high ground. Plus, high grounds are going to be really, really important in a game that has so much of land as the circle at where it is. Get those high grounds. We have seen teams actually dominate rounds with high ground. So EVOS VIP, I'd say just stick to the high ground. You have control over this area at least until the next circle, and then make your next move. Don't make any big moves for now.
And now Paradise Resort occupied by Papa I instead of Resurgence. Just gonna replenish everything they have for Papa I here. Level 2 of everything except for the helmet. One of them are actually a little bit low in terms of stock. In terms of utility wise, economy are doing great. Gig Fam around Pine, I'm playing at the edge of a circle. Or Last Survivor holding on to that higher ground advantage. Quite an interesting positioning that we have for Gig Fam as well as Last Survivor. They have to pass through the Last Survivor for Gig Fam if they want to budge. Oh, look at that. The ball is just at the south side of the Paradise Resort like we predicted before. And this is really an interesting match we're looking at because why? There's so many teams on the different locations coming on every angle possible, trying to crawl themselves, squeeze themselves into the safety zone as soon as possible. And when it comes to a very small circle, coming up very late will be gatekeep. No matter what and no matter how you want to face it, it will be a hard match for them if they rotate a little bit too late.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Impunity, I noticed that they are still on the left side island. So making their way into the circle will be a little bit tricky. No, there's no bridge camping happening, but then again, after they cross the bridge, they will see a lot of teams there. So they may want to make their way as soon as possible into the circle or try to find a different route. Let's try to find that bridge route. But again, looks at this 6. He does see Bota. Bota has been dropped down by Trixnity on the other side. But at the same time, Expert and Y, they are close by. So team no recall on the other side. Superlan, the Superman for his team, tosses out the grenade. Does not really connect yet, but that gives room for his other team members to actually reset themselves and revive. Trixnity looks like he's trying to do the same for his teammates right now. He has a good amount of grenades, it seems, and now he just needs to keep his back safe because behind him is Team No Recon, not too far away. Team No Recon may come in and third party in, so it's going to be really tricky here if that happens. ESG just on top of them, a couple of them may go for the flag onto Trixnity. Now Trixnity is in a tricky situation because there's only 2 rocks in between him and also his teammates. Going to be tricky here. 6 will move on to another location. Bravo takes his spot on the top, but are they going to go for the fight here? Looks like not. Everyone's just waiting because they know that maybe if they take that fight, they will get third party in because just the number of teams that's all around. Team No Recall is still there waiting for the right moment.
And we talk about the third party play, but I think it's more than third party, maybe more than that, which is going to be fifth party because currently ESG is in the middle. Same goes for Baba, especially Baba are stuck and will be sticky situation for them. Smack in so many teams here. Expert and most of them are playing with their compound, playing with the structure that they have, and quite a number of structure for Expert and Y, especially they are actually holding this compound very well. Do have a lot of covers to work with. Baba on the other hand are playing with trees, not much, but there is a big hill. H2 already engaged upon one of the team being knocked down there. Access in a very long shot. Interesting, H2 odds sniping it out against Access and P across that hill. But at the same time, they don't want to play this too much or too long because focusing on focusing on Axis and P will got themselves quite in a predicament if that blue's closing in. But at the same time, I don't blame Axis not budging because they are being sandwiched with RSG at the moment.
Yeah, looks like it's a bit tricky situation, but everyone is within the circle. And look at this Y2K just barbecuing Kuda. Okay, doesn't feel right that he's barbecuing a horse, but then again, he's just throwing the Molotov off onto the side of Axis. Appy is now in trouble, but Appy gets that first shot onto the side of Iropro has been knocked down there, but Y2K getting knocked onto the kick, and now Appy is just behind that stone, and now who will make the first move next? And now the smoke does go out from the side of Appy. Y2K, as I may go for the rush in, Y2K is moving just behind the stone there. Y2K just in the turn around, the microzy does not connect. He goes down. Small boy only 1% more of life left. Small boy will need to find the right moment out because his teammate need to buy time for him. Appy will just need to find the right angle, will go behind, and the spray comes up from Appy. Appy getting it. 1 kill, 2 kill. Appy clears up the stone, and Appy remains dominant on this hill. King of the hill, we call it.
This is crazy coming out from Axis. I haven't seen them go bold at this point. Apparently, they are playing so differently. Resurgence were taken up by surprise. That caught them red-handed, and Axis wiped them out. I'm surprised because I never seen Axis being so bold, but there have been changes in way too. But now jumping down to BossKurr's way, and it was VIP. Not looking great again. They already lost Heiko here, and they're gonna get a clean kill. Paying that kind of hesitant because they will expose themselves too much. But the clean kill coming out from Pelax, finishing off for Heiko Putra. 2008 opening it up. At the same time, he's exposing himself too much. There was a nice coming out from Brother, repositioning himself on top of that stone there. The micro Uzi, and he goes straight in the line of sight, getting one more for Jazz. And now all that's left is their leader and captain. Huza is hiding inside, and Brother just gonna finish off the rest of Team VIP. Can he hold his stand here? Brother exposing away too much with the M416 finisher. It's gonna be Mozart there coming up as a support.
Oh man, Mozart really orchestrate this this fight here. Managed to get a kill off Cruiser and sending EVOS VIP back to the lobby. Overall, it was a great fight by BossKurr's taking over the location. I can just say that EVOS VIP, again, they could not defend themselves against any team who's coming towards them. So it's really something that they really need to work on in coming rounds as well. But now, BossKurr's, they managed to secure themselves, firstly, a compound. Secondly, they are in the circle, so they are fine for now. H2O, on the other hand, we do see here Kaya as well as YKV. They have eyes on the side of BossKurr's. They don't have the numbers, so they can't third party in, so they will chill for now. Steelhearts, on the other hand, looks like they are facing off against the Dingoes on the other side. Team No Recall, keeping eyes out on the edge of the circle. Now, they still have a full team here, so they have numbers on their side. And now, H2O, looks like YKB been knocked down on one side. Sinbi here just getting into the circle, and the circle is only kind to Gig Fam for now. Other teams will need to make their way in lots and lots of open area. We expect to see an open fight towards the end. Now, we do see here, looks like Sinbi here will continue the pursuit onto the side of one team there, but then again, he chooses to let it go. Dingoes now have a housing compound to themselves, and the spray does go off from the side of Sinbi, and it does connect on the Sun. Sun now being knocked down, but again, Sinbi, he's been found out as well. Sinbi now taking a number of damage at 50%. Goes down, Sinbi still has what goes on, and now Insomnus looks like he's been knocked down as well. Sinbi will need to go and help his teammate Aga as well as Stewart 9K. They will rush in for the help there. Aga, we need to find the right angle, but a GG at the same time tries to go on the revive, but then again, the spray does go out. It was a pre-spray, but again, it does not come out. Oh, the grenade was nice, but not good enough to knock out Aga.
That was really close, but Dingo's being wiped just now. It's none other than Team B taking that kill there. But now they have to deal with Steelhearts there, exposing themselves too much when they opens fire. And just now they kind of get the gist, but nobody's still inside of the circle yet. You again, on the other hand, trying to fight it off against Papa, denying their entrance towards the safe zone, trying to make them and force them to stay in the blue. At the same time, still, Gig Fam just behind the breathing, behind their next tricks, have to force to leave his teammates behind, forcing the smoke out, making sure he's using the first aid. He can make it out from the blue. It's a fifth circle, fifth phase we're talking about. It won't be as forgiving as the early phases of a circle. You again managed to just place himself in the nick of time in front of that edge of a circle. Damn Root, on the other hand, is playing it really fun, going Root this time, not so nice anymore. Gatekeeping at the edge of the circle.
Yep, gatekeeping is what they can do at this moment because they are still somewhat in the circle, so they can just look out, and if anyone comes by, they can take the first shot. Trixnity looks like he's in trouble now. Oh, that one tick left. He has a couple. Oh man, not able to pop out his bandages, been taken out by the side of Gig Fam. So unfortunate for them. Damn Root, he does have Yudugang just in front of him, but then he misses that. He does not know that Yudugang is just in front of him. Now, Damn Root is just going in and out of the houses. They are still within the circle with a structure, so it's all their game again. It's favoring them. The circle is favoring them. This is just their game this time.
But we can never know whose game yet because there's so many teams marching in. Paydeck is one of them trying to kill it off. He was trying to go both for last each one because they know there's only one person there. Pew Pew tried to help the rest of the team for last survivor. It's the sole survivor, and he will be the last one as well because they were knocked out. Back to the lobby, we go to top 5 last survivor with also Simbi finish off Monparang just now. I have no clue who placed themselves on top of each other. We're down to only 4 teams left. BossKurr's, Team No Recall, we still has only 1 person left, Lorenzo, while the rest of Gig Fam is healthy and well. Can they finally get their first chicken in of the day, or Team No Recall gonna deny that, placing themselves at the edge next to Gig Fam now, gatekeeping anybody who tried to move forward.
Or can Lorenzo clutch this out and be the next Singaporean team to actually get a chicken dinner? Steelhearts, they have not gotten this chicken dinner. Could this be the moment? But then again, he needs to clutch out against 10 other players. It's going to be a tall order, but it's not impossible at the same time. Palex looks like they will move in. They need to get into the circle. Right now, no one's in the circle. The circle is in an open position, but oh, I'm sorry. I had to jinx it. Lorenzo, he's been sent back to the lobby, and there goes There goes Still Hearts. They're done for this round. And now we're down to top 3 teams, ladies and gentlemen. Gig Fam, Team No Recall, as well as BossKurr's. Gig Fam, again, they have a little bit of circle on their side. So they are still okay-ish. They can move a little bit to the front and probably still be in the circle and in the structure. So Sinbi looks like he makes a move for it, but then again, damn rude. It's just so rude to Sinbi. Sinbi will be knocked down. QB now pops out. Another smoke on the side just to make sure that they have a root there. Team No Recall is in trouble now. Stewart 9K is the only team member left, and Team No Recall will be the third team to go out. And now there's only 2 more teams left. BossKurr's as well as Gig Fam.
Oh, BossKurr's versus Gig Fam. This is the first time ever BossKurr's made it this far. Okay, will they get their first dinner? And they are quite well. Brother is crawling with a micro Uzi, but the blue is not that forgiving, and they chip a lot of HP, exposing themselves too much there, brother. Tried to just use the first aid kit, but it was a nice nade coming out from Pellets, knocking so many teams off the Gig Fam. They can rush in if they want, and the circle even favors them at this point. Pellets trying to pull the clutch here, and then they're playing the corners. They try to finish it off. Pellets, can he take it in? And Gig Fam! It will be the first ever BossKurr's way getting the first chicken dinner in this tournament.
Oh man, really congratulations to Team BossKurr's for getting your first chicken dinner round. They are outside of the top 16 zone, but this chicken dinner will really be a good lift for them. Imagine in the arena, I can imagine the players now, they go, yeah, high five, hugs, kisses, and everything going all around them, because this is just a historic moment for them to get finally that chicken dinner and a chance, a hope of qualifying to the grand finals. Congratulations to Team BossKurr's. Amazing play indeed. That was high ground versus structure, and they played really well to the point where Gig Fam could not get out at all. That grenade on point, really